Terrell Thomas, TheseUrbanTimes. We out here at A3C Weekend. It's going down a bi-coastal event. I'm rocking with an artist from Michigan. I'm gonna let him shout his hood out. Let y'all know what he got going on. R.Jamar, how you feel today, player?
I'm feeling good, man. They call me R.Jamar when I'm off that drink. They call me superstar, man. That's just how I go, man. You heard me?
I respect
Saginaw,
that.
Michigan.
I respect that. Now, I mean, I was talking to you for a minute off camera. As you mentioned, Saginaw. I know that's also the hometown of NBA champ Draymond Green.
Yes,
But give us a little bit about a history on the music scene there and what life is like growing up out there in Saginaw.
Yeah, man. Saginaw was pretty rough, man. It's funny. I actually didn't make music back when I was in Saginaw. I was just, sports, talking to girls and shit. You know what I'm saying? The regular stuff. Draymond was in the city from the same neighborhood, so like they had a spot called the Civitan that he used to go and hoop at. So back when I was younger, I used to go ride my bike over there. Obviously, I wasn't old enough to go hoop with them, but I just go out there and just watch them. And it's just funny to watch them now with 4 rings. Turned up. So it was a vibe in Saginaw. It's small, but people is connected. But it's rough. It's rough out there.
I've heard it's rough out there. I'm from Philly, so
Philly.
But I've heard it's a catch like it's hoods in Michigan that's on that same type time and whatnot. So it's dope to sit here and talk with you. A3C Weekend always brings the stars out, brings artists out, a great chance to network, learn more, and expand your music and your brand. Talk to me about the importance of events like A3C.
Man, it's important because you only go as far as your network. What is it? Your net worth is your network. So it's like, come out here, you meet a bunch of like-minded individuals, conferences, so it's like you get a chance to meet the people who are coming up in the game, people with similar aspirations, and then you get a chance to meet the people who, have proven themselves in the game. I think, tomorrow Timberland gonna be up there. It's like, these are like major hits, hitters who've been around for 20 plus years, so it's like you get a balance of both, so it's really just a blessing to be out here.
When did you fall in love with music? When did you decide, I heard you say you weren't hooping with Draymond and them, so when did you decide to, pick up a mic, pick up a pen, and decide to strengthen your craft and express yourself through art?
Yeah, so actually my grandfather, he used to be the leader of a mass choir in Flint, Michigan. Shout out to Flint, man, it's all family. So it was just kind of in me, but I never really figured out where I wanted to do. But when I went to college my freshman year, one of my homeboys got me FL Studio, and I was like, well, let me try a few beats and stuff. All of a sudden, trying a few beats and stuff, I was just locked in, all the time. I used to throw parties back in college, so that was really how a lot of people met me, But music was always like on the back burner for me. When the pandemic hit, that's kind of when everything changed. I couldn't throw parties and stuff like that, so I was like, well, let me try this music stuff, And since I've been going hard at it, it's been paying off. I can't complain.
I know you got a single that you're pushing right now, and your single was also on the soundtrack on the different movie soundtrack. Talk to me about this single and the opportunity you've had with filming it.
Yeah. So the single that I'm pushing right now is Vibe With Me, man. I released it a few years ago. It just so happened one of my homies had a video, has Consequences. Shout out to E. Michael, He put it on his show, Consequences, which is on Tubi. And once he released it, I just went to go check my numbers and stuff like that. Shout out to Apple Music for Artists, And I just seen the Shazams was going crazy. And it so happened we had never shot a video. Shout out to my boy Carlos. He was like, hey, yo, dog, let's go ahead and get back to this, and really get to pushing it because it's really doing the numbers. So we took it down, and I got a Grammy-nominated engineer on it right now. And he said it'll be done tomorrow, so we can go ahead and submit it. And, next Friday, we up.
Fourth quarter of 2023.
Yes, sir.
Where do you see yourself as the year closes out, and then where do you see yourself in the next 2 years?
Yeah, so as the year closes out, I'm really just going wherever I'm a strong advocate of, God gonna put me exactly where I need to be. The momentum is going up, teed up. 2 years from now, it'll be a totally different interview, man. It'd be like, dang, you really called it and you said it was gonna happen. I'm gonna be one of the biggest ever. So that's just how it goes. It was written. I just gotta go ahead and finish the job.
I heard you mentioning sports a moment ago. I covered the NBA, I covered the NFL, so I love to speak with artists about the sports world as well. Earlier this week, news broke that Dame Lillard was finally getting his wish and getting out of Portland, but he actually ended up in a place I don't think a lot of people expected, with him going to Milwaukee, playing with Giannis. What are your thoughts on that Dame move, and then What's your team? You got an NBA team you rocking with?
Yeah, so I'm actually a Boston fan. Let's not do it right now. I know how y'all feel about it. You know what I'm saying? I'm a Boston fan. He didn't want to come with us, so I was already kind of ticked. I was nervous because, like, you know, one thing about Boston, I always say, like, you always need that dog. And I feel like Marcus Smart was the dog, but we didn't have a super skilled dog. Not saying anything wrong with Marcus Smart, but versus Jimmy is a bucket dog. And I was scared when, you know what I'm saying, I found out he could potentially go to Miami. But now that he's going to the Bucks, it's a totally different fear now. I'm saying, like, it's hard for me to say, like, a lot of teams when they assemble, like, oh yeah, I think about the Suns. I'm like, okay, they got a good idea, but I don't know how to. It looked good on paper, put it like that. So they can do a lot, but when it comes to two dogs who both of them just want to get at you for 48 minutes every single night, I don't think there's a team that's been assembled like this probably since Shaq and Kobe, man. And I stand on that. We're going to revisit this in another year, but I'm telling you, when you got two dogs, people who want to just take you out every single play, every single night, yeah, so the league got something to be waiting for.
Man, we appreciate your time. Let our audience know how they can check you out via social media, how they can stream your music and stay in tune with what you got going on.
Yeah, follow me on all social media at Superstar Jamar, and then Apple Music. Add me to your favorites, R.Jamar. Same thing with Spotify, man. We teed up, man. I appreciate you.
Much love. Yeah.